Zoloft, Vasicare, Nasonex, Nexium, Advair, pharmaceutical drug names we all recognize. We may not always remember what they treat, but many of their images and commercials have become embedded into our pop culture. Who can forget the catchy Gotta Go Right Now tune for Detrol, a medication for overactive bladders? So why is the majority of the population in the United States, from non-health care professionals to even children, able to name such a wide variety of brand name prescription drugs? The all-too-common ads are a product of a practice called direct-to-consumer advertising, known in the industry as DTCA. Direct-to-consumer advertising of prescription drugs refers to any promotional effort by a pharmaceutical company to present prescription drug information to the general public through consumer-oriented media. Approximately 14 years ago, this was unheard of. In 1997, direct-to-consumer marketing of pharmaceuticals became legal in the United States, thereby flooding society with prescription drug advertisements. Today, this change in legislation has made the United States one of two developed countries in the world that legally allows pharmaceutical companies to market prescription drugs directly to consumers. The other is New Zealand.
Since the beginning of direct-to-consumer advertising, there has been great controversy. While there are many stakeholders, the primary ones are the pharmaceutical companies, who want to sell more of their product, the government, i.e. the FDA, who want to protect the consumer, the general public, now considered an informed consumer society, and the practitioners who prescribe the medications, all in which have their own interest or agenda on the topic of direct-to-consumer marketing. Some stakeholders argue that direct-to-consumer advertising plays an educational role and promotes patient-physician discussion by providing consumers with information about medical conditions and treatments. The American College of Nurse Practitioners, for example, believes that the healthcare status of the American public can be enhanced and improved by working together with the pharmaceutical industry to assure full and correct information to consumers. Those opposed address concerns about safety, increased costs, and interference with the doctor-patient relationship. For example, the American College of Physicians is opposed to direct-to-consumer advertising, believing that it undermines the relationship between a physician and patient. Both the supporters and opponents have valid arguments. Our goal is not to settle this debate, but rather to focus on the outcomes that have influenced our society since the advent of direct-to-consumer advertising.
According to Pharma, and as quoted by the American College of Nurse Practitioners, direct-to-consumer advertising increases consumer awareness about drugs and treatment options, motivates patients to seek health care, and encourages patient compliance with medication regimens. This claim is supported by a survey conducted by the FDA, which found that 41% of physicians reported that DTCA exposure led to the previously mentioned benefits. Additionally, the FDA's survey of patients concluded that 43% felt the ads helped them have better discussions with their doctor, 32% felt the ads helped them make better health decisions, and 18% of respondents agreed that DTC advertisements remind them to take their medications. Whether good or bad, the effects of DTCA have contributed to opening our society in regards to candidly discussing medical ailments and the prescriptions we take. Not so long ago, this was not part of the cultural norm. Medical issues were a private matter. As nurses, we can appreciate having more aware patients. Granted, a patient's awareness may be limited, but DCTA provides a forum to open discussion on medical ailments and the benefits of prescription drugs.